Yeah, question 13. Use Cramer rule to solve the following system of equation. And we have those equations. Okay. That means it implies that if you want to solve these, this will be 3 by 3 matrix. Okay. We need to find this value. We need to find this. We need to find this. We need to find x. We need to find y. And then we need to find z. These are the steps to be taken. Step 1, we need to get what we call D. Get your D, and your D is the coefficient of x, y, z for each of the equations. Here we have 1, here we have -2, here we have what? 1. Here also we have 2, here we have 4, we have what? Minus what? Minus what? Minus 3. And for the third equation, the last equation, we have 5, we have 6, we have -2. These are the coefficients of the variable x, y, z. This, don't forget, this D means determinant, and this is sign. This is symbol for determinants. So let's get that determinants. The first row to generate my determinants. So that we got to 1 determinant. Close this place. Close this place. So I have 4 minus 3, 6 minus 2. Here I have what? I have -2 there. Don't forget, -2 is there. I have to multiply that by what? By minus again. That becomes +2. Okay? Close that place. Close that place. Close the vertical of that number. Close the horizontal. So I have 2, 5 minus 3 minus 2. Determinant of that. Then finally, +1 into brackets. Close this one. Close this one. So I have 2, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so this will be equal to this one times this one, -8, minus 18. That will become plus 18. Then plus 2 into brackets, -4. So now this one times this one, that's -4. Then minus this one times this one, -15, become +15. Then the last one, that will be plus this one times this one, that's 12 minus what? Minus 20. So I have -8 plus 18, that's 10. Then we have -4 plus 15, that's 11 times 2, that's 22. And then 12 minus 20, that's -8. So let's get the value of that. Determinant is what? Is 24. The next thing to do now is to get x value, which will become d subscript x over determinants. Okay? So, and that will be equal to d subscript x. What does the meaning of that? What it means is very simple. Yeah, it's very simple. Over determinant is what? We've gotten that as 24. Okay? So what this means, if you want to get x value, okay, you're going to replace the coefficient of x on the first equation, second equation, third equation, before we have the 11, 4, 25. So that's 11, 4, 25. For that, that's a column 4. That's a column 4 x value. Then other the coefficients will remain constants. -2 here, 4 here, 6 here, 1 here, -3 here, -2 here. Other variable will remain constant except what we are looking for, x coefficient, which will be replaced by what? By this place. Okay? So let's get that value now. And that will become 11 into bracket. Determinants of that. Close this place. Close this place. When you have that number, close it vertical. Close it horizontal. So what you have is 4 minus 3, 6 minus 2. What you have is -2. Don't forget the cofactor sign, which I explained: plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus, plus. So if you are using the first horizontal row, the first row for your evaluation, then you have to also do it in conjunction with this sign we have here. Okay, so that will become plus 2 into bracket. Do the same thing, close that place, vertical and horizontal. So I have 4 minus 3, 25 minus 2. And the final one for the 1, close it vertical and horizontal. So that would what? 4, 4, 25, 6. And that will be equal to 11 into bracket. This one times this one, minus 8. Then minus this one times this one, that's minus 18. With this one, that's plus 18. Then plus 2 into bracket. This one times this one, that's what? Minus 8. Then minus this one times this one. So that's minus 75. This time this one is minus 75. Minus is already here, making plus what? 75. And finally, plus 1 into bracket. 6 times 4, 24. And then minus what? 25 times 4. That's 100. So I have, or we have, that's a 168. 168. So therefore, the x value is what? 168 or what? 124. And that will give us what? That's 7. So that's for x value. So let's get the y value also. Yeah, for the y value, it's also simple. It's going to be d subscript y over the determinant, the original determinant. And that will be equal to, it's very simple. The only change is going to be, all other elements will be the same thing except the y coefficient. Minus 2, 4, 6 will be replaced by what? What you have here. So that will be 1, 2, 5. For the, no, don't forget the column. This is for x, this is for y, this is for z. So for the y variable, it will be replaced by what? 4, 11, 4, 11, 4, 25. And then for z, the coefficient is 1, 1, minus 3, minus 2. Okay, so the first column is for what? Is for x. The second column is for what? Is for y. The third column is for what? Is for z. So if you are looking for y now, the only thing you just do there is just to replace the coefficient from the given equation, replace the coefficient here with the what? With what you have as equal to 11, 4, 25. Okay? Likewise, the what? For z also, is going to be what? D subscript z or z over determinant, which will become what? Over what? Over d. D is 24. 1, 2, 5, minus 2, 4, 6 is only the z coefficient that will be replaced by what? 11 what? 11, 4, 25. So it's simple. We can get the y. Before we get the y, let's get the determinant d subscript y. Okay, and that will be equal to, come here. Okay, this one, where you have 1, can you cover that this way, vertical and horizontal? So you have 1 determinant, 4 minus 3, 25 minus 2. Then the middle one is 11. I've told you, you have to consider the sign of the cofactor. So that would be minus 11. Minus 11. Don't forget this plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus, plus. Okay. So since I'm using the first rule to do the to get the determinants, then I have to do it in conjunction with these plus, minus, plus. So if I'm here, the element there, I have to multiply that by 11. That's what. I have to multiply that by minus. That's what? Minus 11. Okay. Then also do the, cover the vertical and the horizontal also. Come back here. Cover this. Cover this. Okay. So I have 2, 5. I have 2, 5. And I have what? Minus 3. Minus 2. Then the last one, the 1, do the same thing also. Horizontal, vertical. So that's what? Plus 1. Plus 1. If I do that, I have 2, 4, 5, 25. I have 2, 4, 5, 25. Yeah, if you cover this horizontal particle, I have 2, 4, 5, 25. So I can get the D subscript Y, and that will be equal to 1 into bracket 4 times this minus 8. And then, no, this will go, multiply this one, and then this one here minus the multiplication of this. That will be equal to what? Minus this one times this one. That's minus what? Minus 75. Minus 75. Okay. Then the second one, minus 11 into bracket this times this. That's minus 4. And then minus this times this, minus 15. And that will be what? Plus 15. Okay. Then the last one, I will have a plus 1 into brackets. 2 times this, that's 50. Then minus 20. Okay, that's minus 24. So then the y will now become determinant, this subscript of d subscript y over determinants. And I've gotten the value for this minus 24. And I've gotten the value for the determinants, original determinants. That's what 24. And that's what my y is what? Minus 1. Okay, so let's do for the d also. Let's get the y, let's get the z. Okay, and before we can get that, we need to get the determinants in respect to z, this subscript z case. The same thing we're going to do also. We're going to do the same thing. I'm using the first row, okay, the first horizontal line. So cover this. So I have 4, 4, 6, 25. 4, 4, 6, 25. Then the center one is minus 2, and don't forget the cofactor, that's times minus, and that's the plus 2. Okay, do the same thing also. Cover where you have this minus 2, cover it horizontal, cover it vertical. So you have 2, 5, 4, 25, 2, 5, 4, 25. Okay, 2, 5, 4, 25. And the last one, that's plus 11. Do the same thing also. Cover that vertical and horizontal, and we're going to have 2, 4, 2, 4, 5, 6. 2, 4, 5, 6. So 4 times 25, that's 100. Minus 6 times 4, so to go this way, and then minus 24. Then plus 2 into bracket 25 times 2, that's 50, then minus 20. And the last one, plus 11 into bracket 2 times 6, that's 12, minus 20. So that's what we have in this case now. So that will be 100 minus 24, that's 76. And then 20 minus 50 minus 20, that's 30. Times 2, that's plus 60. And then 12 minus 20, that's minus 8 times 11. So that's minus 88. That's 48. That's 48. So the z is equal to d subscript z over d. So that's the formula to get this one. Okay, z is equal to what? Is equal to this. Then we now have 48 over 24, and that's what? That's 2. And that's that on the Cramer rule to solve the system of equations. Okay, so if you're new on this channel, please subscribe so that as we upload, you get notified. Click on the notification bell and click on like button. Please write your comments. Thank you for doing that.